No, we go down. Hello, everybody. I'm here with Shep, and we're gonna get Shep's opinion about Wrecked Planet, and then you already have mine, but we're just gonna have a real discussion, the good and the bad of it, and just go from there. So, go ahead, Shep. Like, give us your what did you think of it overall?
Uh, it was a hard read for me, truthfully. It took me a minute to get into it and to get rated into it. And then I like the art, but the story, I'm still torn on that because he sent me another book with deleted scenes in it, and it helped tie up a lot of the stuff that I was wondering about as I was reading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's got a deleted scene in here where it's the soccer game that you didn't see, and it kind of explains that weird chicken, that old guy's motives. And
Okay,
then,
because I was gonna ask you about that because are you talking about that girl with like the lawnmower haircut and the black
yeah,
and
it
white
kind of
shirt?
reminded me of a vibe from The Walking Dead, if you want to know the truth. Did it?
Well,
You
well,
feel that?
yeah. Well, you know what she reminded me of is that she reminded me of that bitch on the Craft movie. I was like, what is this? Some witch or something?
Yeah, that's what she was. Because when I read the book, it said that Heather tells her that you're a witch and you survived by using witchcraft and all that stuff when she was bitching after the kid disappeared.
Yeah, because I didn't. That was the thing. Because when I read that, and I'm like, what is this bullshit with the governor guy from Walking Dead and these
That's exactly the
people?
vibe I felt. It was the governor from The Walking Dead and his freak. And then it's almost like they're like a separate entity, and the rest of the people, like, I don't, I didn't feel the same vibe with the rest of the people as I did with them too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the people. I don't know. It was like the people were living a different life or something, and then
Yeah,
that guy, that governor guy, was like, "Respect me, and I'm a hard ass, and you
yeah,
better
right
get
on.
in
Fuck all
line."
that. And then he kills their
Yeah,
sow that's feeding the babies. That was kind of weird. And there was no repercussions against him for doing that.
yeah, and I'm like, you're in an apocalypse, and you need fucking food, and you're gonna make a point by killing this thing, or it's just that
When I
would be a
first read
bad
it,
move.
I thought those two were from an outside group, and that they were coming there to look at these guys. Didn't you get that vibe? Because that's what I
Yeah, I
first
was
thought.
starting to think like they were like some other people or something, and
Yeah, and
they're
then
like,
when I reread it the second and third time, hey Apex, hey Cornbread Man, hey Susan. And then when I reread it again, then I realized no, this is the guy in charge of this group.
yeah, it was very kind of like you weren't sure like it was very the way they had that was on there. You I don't know if they were like intentionally trying to be like, we want you to not know who these people are.
Yeah, they were.
But
It was like that. And then when it cut to Frog and Lily and Frog, I thought that was like a small story that wasn't part of the main. And then I realized no, it's changing. You know what I mean? It went to a different area.
yeah, it's just the
Confusing.
main yeah the main issue that I have with the book is like I wanted like way more action and stuff like
I feel that he's setting up for the main action coming up. That's what I feel like. He's setting everything up because in the deleted scenes, instead of Sprite giving him the download of the Vespis language, he runs into some cousins of his, and the his aunt downloads it instead of Sprite.
see, I'm looking through it here right now
Yeah,
and
Sprite's near to the end. That cat, because the cat's from the old books.
the thing with the daughter was kind of annoying me too because I mean I get like her point, like her thing is like, oh, I'm so angry about my dad and all this stuff, and it's like, why would you go and leave that the thing or whatever? It's just like that's
And she was talked into it by the witch, and then it doesn't even explain really what happened to her dad, and because it's got like a part where she's with her dad, and then it doesn't really explain like how her dad left or anything. It's like, you know what I mean? I just
yeah. There's just a lot of stuff on here that I
dead
don't know,
ends.
man. It's
For me, the
that
art's perfect, except for Lily. There's a couple pictures where she isn't consistent. You know that?
do you remember where it is on here on the books or anything?
What?
Where Lily looks? Because I'm looking through the book on here.
Well, it's like right when they show the tree fort, and she's sitting there smiling on the bottom where it says Lily and
Let
Frog.
me go through here. I'm at the soccer game or whatever this is right now. Let me.
Yeah, we'll look at her there at the soccer game, and then look at her a little later. It's like her character isn't consistent yet, almost.
Oh yeah, she does look different on here.
Yeah, that's the only issue I got with the art. Otherwise, I love the art, but she's a little bit inconsistent in her thing. And then I don't get the guy and his witch. I just don't get them at all. It's almost like a stand type vibe or a you know what I mean, Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's just. Let me look at the chat here.
And it wastes up a lot of time just trying to explain them and all that. You know that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like all of this build up to like a subpar fight, and you're like, really? Yes, it's live El Hombre. You're making me not want to do reruns. You always say that.
Apex says if EBS wasn't live streaming so much, you would have done a better job drawing Lily.
Probably. Like I said though, for me, it was just I just would have liked way more action in it. I mean, I just thought it was just we're hanging out here and we're reminiscing and oh my father, he doesn't like me. Where's my father? Blah blah.
You
Oh,
don't
look,
even
it's the
get
governor.
it. You don't even know where he ended up or how he ended up or anything. It's a blank. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just
You get a little glimpse of him for a second. And then what's that tower that the Vespas are feeding?
hold on a minute. Let me. I just had it there.
It's right after they find the dead body. Right after Lily and Frog page. Then the next page it shows them feeding a tower. And I couldn't even figure that out even after reading it 3 times. It's like Center City of Philadelphia. It's got like the part where the Liberty Bell is, and it shows this tower with Vespas putting something in a mouth, it looks like.
Is that what you're talking about? That scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, go farther. It's a page over. See, that's the face I was talking about. That didn't look right. Then the next page, flip the page over, turn the page. Okay, and then go up and look at that tower on the page on the left. You see that tower that they're feeding?
Yeah.
It says, meanwhile, in Philadelphia. Like, what the hell is that thing?
I don't know.
I've been wondering about that for a while, saying, well, is that like the mother? Or I don't know what the hell they're dumping in there, you know?
Yeah, there's just I'm trying not to be negative, people. I mean, I'll admit I've got a bias with EBS with something else, but the things that I do like, I do like those one. See, let me put this back on.
What about when investments are calling him a murderer?
I like these scenes where it's like these spreads, these big spreads. I do like.
Oh, the big splash pages.
Yeah, those I do like. Those aren't bad. But it's just, I just wanted more action in it, man, because like that other book, what was it, Warts and All or whatever? Man, that was like.
Well, his shit was mega violent back in the day.
Yeah, and I
don't think you could sell the old story like today. People would be saying it's too violent and bloody, and he'd kill people just for a joke back in the day. Cyberfrog, you know?
Yeah, it's just like we're hanging out in this town with the governor, and the other thing too is I'm guessing the witch is the one that caused him to hate Cyberfrog so much, because you notice that the governor's like, we hate frogs and we don't take kindly to frogs around here and all this, and
and that witch, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that witch was like, I don't know about her either. It was just, Let's see on here. Okay, I'm getting to the part where he shoots Cyberfuck for no fucking reason. Oh, here's that Spike guy you were talking about.
Yeah, he's from the
Yeah,
90s. And
this
in
this
other book, they've got Rumblebee comes and leads Cyberfrog to his cousins to give him the download of the Vespus language instead of Sprite. I don't know if you remember Rumblebee from the old days.
not really, man. Like I said,
Because a
like we're,
couple of my friends, they got confused by the Vespus. They thought the Vespus were Rumblebee and all those guys from the 90s. And I tried to tell them, no, it's different. These are different people, but they got the same aspects, kind of. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, here's Cyberfrog and that Spite thing. They're fighting for some
Yeah, and if
reason.
you look, he's downloading the
Oh, here
Vespus.
we go. Uploading Vispa language.
Right.
I
So
see what
that
you're
whole,
saying. Yeah.
so he was sent there obviously by somebody or something to give him the language.
Well, why was he fighting that guy? The guy was just sent to give him the language.
They've always fought.
Okay. Uh,
It's just weird. But then in the book, like I said, the deleted scenes, it has Rumblebee shows up and leads him to his aunt. This
the deleted scene things. Does it show a better fight at the end? You know what I mean? Like where
no, it's
because
the
that
soccer game, and then it's them outside in wintertime, and he's up in a tree, and he says he's got about to hurt something. So it goes from that into the fight, the end fight. So it ends right before the main end fight. And then Sal shows up. And then I heard that he didn't put a lot of that in there, the Sal story in this book, it says, because that's going to be in the Sal death sting, all that arc. You know what I mean?
well, you know what would have been better is if the end fight was he because when he shows up he doesn't do anything. He's just like, oh hey guys, and then Cyberfrog is just like, oh hey bro, thanks for coming. I got owned by a billion wasp or whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, really? That's I don't know. That was very
So you're saying the pacing bothered you?
yeah. It was just like more than half of the book is just them bullshitting, and the thing with the daughter, and then the governor guy, and he just shoots him for no fucking reason, and then he gets mad and leaves, and it's like all of this uh pointless. It was just it didn't go anywhere. It was just like, okay, we got Cyberfrog out of our what do you call it? Our community thing. Woohoo! What a genius move. Now we don't have anybody to protect us when we get zerged.
Yeah, that was
And
probably
then
really
yeah, it
stupid.
was yeah, like why would you do that? It's just
Maybe he thinks the witch can do better than him. I don't understand.
I don't know. Hold on a minute here. My favorite YouTube panel: a sexually frustrated guy who doesn't care about Cyberfrog and a man who reads it on his toilet. God damn well.
You never read on the toilet. That's how you get fucked up. It's bad for you.
You got nudes from Suzanne? Okay, then. This is turning out to be some spicy review here. Jeez.
You got the first two the first book then, didn't you?
The Blood Honey one? No, this was the first one that I wasn't. I didn't even know about EBS till the Rekt Planet.
Oh, all right. Because the Blood Honey one, he came out with it. Then he came out with an edited version, and then I think there's even a third like that he expanded. So I imagine he's going to do the same with this.
Well, that's what it pissed me off too, because I got this one because of the Jay Lee cover. I like
Yeah, I
that
didn't even
cover.
get my Jay Lee cover yet. He sent me American Hopper cover and then the deleted scenes because I got the death sting and everything all together in a chicken box. You know what I mean?
Just This is the other issue too. Let me show this. No matter what I do, this motherfucker will not close. You see this?
Mine's the same way. It's the cover. That's
It's
what
just
happens with all those
bullshit.
90 books. You get one of these covers like that, and they're like, I even had mine underneath a book for about a week, and it still is. It's like, at least you'll never get a wrinkled spine on this.
Let me put these two next to each other to give an example here. I'll take this out because I don't want to.
Sometimes more isn't more, you know that? Sometimes less is more.
I mean, I can't really complain that I got this freaking PVC toy thing, but if I had to choose, I would rather have a book that's like with a better story and lays flat, and not have the fucking toy. That would be if I had to choose. I mean, all right. So here, look, I got Immortal Mask here, and you see how flat and nice this lays.
Yeah, but how many pages are in Immortal Mask compared to this?
Let me look and see how many pages Immortal Mask has.
And then you got to look at the stock paper that we're dealing with, and this cover, this chromium cover. I mean, it's like putting a freaking.
Well, this cover is, I guess you would call it glossy.
So it's still paper stock, though. It isn't chromium like this, right?
No. When I press down on the Rekt Planet, it's like slippery. The Immortal Mask one isn't slippery. It's just like a solid cover. Let me look at this and see how many it tells me on here. Wish George was available.
Well, he'd have the number count and everything.
Yeah, he would just tell me he knows it.
I'm not that pindactic, sorry.
Let's see. I think it's 46 pages. 46 pages it is. That's just this. That's just this is the second one I'm holding.
The Immortal Mask?
Yes. Yeah.
I think
46 pages.
46.
The Cyberfrog 46?
No, I think it's more than that.
It does look thicker, even though I can't fucking close the thing. Why is it these damn books never fit in the comic book thing?
Oh, they're bigger than standard?
Come on, get in there.
You got to figure this is a niche market. There ain't like a shitload of these printed, you know that? This isn't like Spawn in the 90s where there's fucking 3 million of them, you know?
Yeah. All right, let's see what these, what's going on in the chat here. Okay. Well Hung got the first one. I borrowed my obese neighbor's cat and persuaded him to sit on it for a week. It closed faster than a woman who closes her purse when the bill arrives. Okay. Now, did you get the what is this toy or whatever?
Yeah, I got 2 PVC sets of them. I got one that's still out here yet, and I got one that I gave to Mossy, my nephew.
Is this like an actual toy? Does it like move and stuff?
Nope,
Or is it
just sits there. He put it on his, he's got those dart frogs, a bunch of them that he raises. So he put them on their thing, on their enclosure, and it looks pretty cool with them sitting there.
What is this? You wish George was available. Do you have a comedy club to close faster than this book?
What's with that one guy always complaining in the chat that he wants his spaceship from George? Have you noticed that?
There's a guy that's complaining to him about a spaceship?
Yeah, I guess George had a spaceship available on his campaign. He never shipped it out.
I didn't know. I'll ask him. It's news to me. I had no idea. As far as I know, he's sending his books out. That's what the last conversation I had about him, about his books, was my stuff's on the way out or whatever.
Well, was it late?
I don't know. I don't know if it was on later on time or anything. He just said his books are shipping. As far as I know, he's getting them out. I mean, unless somebody's crying about a spaceship, I don't know.
Hmm.
Did did they say if it was late or anything? Just
No,
that
they just said, "I want my fucking spaceship, George." That's basically what they say every time they're in a chat and George is around.
I don't know. Now,
They're trolling them.
for a 3 year book that we had to wait for, um, I thought it was, what is this? Why are we not reviewing Barbie? I'm not gonna watch that garbage. Fuck that show.
Wait, this was 3 years?
Yeah, that we took to get Wrecked Planet.
Fuck, because to me, I don't look at the time and all that. There's so much shit going on here and everything. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's all pretty much
maybe
a
it's
blur.
yeah, maybe it's just me, but
I'm more
I'm
upset
used.
about Snowman. I've been fucking waiting on Snowman since 19.
Oh, I almost got that. Like I was tempted to buy that, but then I was like, I don't even have this book, and I'm like, do I really want to be waiting for two books and
Well,
then
I've
what?
got all
Like,
the old Snowmen, and they're worth a shitload. And it's a great story. That guy's got his shit together.
I don't know. It looked nice. I really did want to get it, but
It's a horror story about an Indian spirit, and it takes into the snowman and kills white people. It's fucking awesome.
yeah, I mean, it looked
It's
like
brutal.
if it weren't for the 3 year bullshit, and even though what he said about me in that Discord and all that, I probably could overlook that, but it's just this 3 year fucking wait, man. Like, put this in. Imagine you're going. Give me any other product in the world, okay, that you would wait 3 years
Nuclear
for.
bomb.
I mean, I guess a movie would be the only logical, reasonable thing that you could say. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but the
would
movie's
wait.
got a lot more moving parts than a comic book.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's like reasonable, like to understand that about a movie. But coming where I come from, my background and everything, man. If you miss timelines and all of this shit, you're fucked.
I don't think there
They
are any
don't.
timelines here, though, are there? It's just pretty much everybody's just doing their thing.
Well, they don't have a PR or anybody. See, everybody's their own everything on this. That's the problem. When you run your own business, unless you actually hire a PR person and an HR person and all of that, then you're all of that for your business. And we've seen how well that works.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Just like
look at
everybody trying to
Fiend.
be their own editor. That's the only
Oh,
downside I see to this shit.
yeah. Let's see. I want to see the porn parody of Barbie. I hope it's the feminist Sisu. Uh, the Yanks waited. What? The
3 years.
Yanks. I don't know what three
Three
3 year
years to
to
declare.
to declare. I don't know what you're talking about.
He must be drunk.
Barbie Lives Matter.
That's a gay
I'm not.
movie, and no man should watch that. That's only for women and
Okay.
small children.
Risey the other night was like, "Oh, we need to review this," and I'm like, "There's no way in hell
Get the
that I'm
fuck out of here! I
watching
can't watch that.
it." No, no. I know he's gonna watch that shit, man.
Really?
Dude. I seen these videos that they show them singing and all of this, and it's the most god awful shit I've ever seen. They had Ryan Gosling sing. I couldn't watch like a minute of it. It was just
He
him
makes me
like
want to vomit.
it's just him singing about male fragility or something, and I'm like, fuck this gay shit, man. It was the most gay shit I don't understand why that's making so much money, but apparently everybody's rushing to see it. I see all these YouTubers rushing to see this. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Oh, look, here's George.
Hey, George.
We were just talking about this, George. We were
Yeah,
comparing
George.
the
What's up with
books
your
and everything.
spaceships?
Let's see if I can. I haven't been on this laptop for so. I thought I had Discord running. George, do you want to come on here? I'll give you the link. Oh my god, I've got to 14 updates for Discord? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I hate Discord for that reason. I keep it on one computer, otherwise it's always fucking everything up.
I'll just let it run. So we'll just keep talking about this. Yeah,
Yeah, my
for
point of view is that I think the next book's going to be all the action. He's doing all the setup and he's trying to tell the backstory enough so that the new people know what's going on. And he's trying to also give fan service to the old people. That's why that cat showed up and why he was going to write in the bee, Rumblebee, and all that. But Rumblebee, whenever he showed up, he always confuses everybody that he thinks that he's a veteran.
I guess I could see that point of view. Like, yeah, like I do see that point of view, but for me, like I said, like there's just so
You
much
want
like
better pacing.
yes, like I just want like action. I mean, this couple here, let me show this again. Look at this cover. How look at that. They're like flying, and she's over here with an axe, and it's just this.
Oh, it's like a ninja movie.
Yeah, and then I go and I'm like reading it and everything, and I'm just like,
Heather
okay,
doesn't fight one time in here, does she?
I think towards the end she hits one with a bat or something. I think it's when they're looking for her kid. And I don't know. Hold on here. Let me see.
Didn't the Vespa start talking? That tripped me out. Didn't it trip you out?
Yeah, that fucking one is like,
murderer.
Oh, you killed my brother.
Dummy.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, that's the Lee cover.
I'm just like, why is this thing? Why did he kill the brother? Or and it's like, you know the brother had to have attacked him. Like he's not just going out killing these fucking things and doing all this.
Mr. Yanafui saw your face in the reflection of your book.
I had the mask on. Nice try, Yano. All right. The Yankees waited more time to declare war on the Nazis than I waited for Cyberfrog and Cash Grab.
There is that argument.
At least stream in pink. What is with this Barbie crap with you, man?
Maybe he liked it. Bunch of girls have been talking to you.
Oh, here's George. Is that the Lee cover? Yeah, that's the Jay Lee cover.
Hey, George.
Hey, George. We're talking about your favorite subject here. Close enough. Are they standing around talking about food? Isn't that what they accuse that? Yeah, they're just like more than half of this book is the frog
Cyberfrog
and Heather
and the girl hanging out, or soccer, or
it's just hardly any action. And then when there is action, it's like Cyberfrog gets shot in the back, and you're like, really? Like, I don't know. Anyways, welcome George Peter Gatchis to the show. How you doing, George?
Good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I'm ready for the drama. What's going on?
Okay, you watch in our chat all the time asking where's his spaceship from you. Can you enlighten us on what he means?
There you go, George.
Yeah, I'm delivering on Joe King book 2, oversized books. It's slow going. All the updates are in the Indiegogo campaign. Once I finish fulfilling all the books, then the spaceships will be sent out.
Good to go. Next time they start saying it, I'll tell them, George.
It's very simple. It's not rocket science, so to speak. All the updates are in the Indiegogo update.
Why do I have a feeling a certain Chilean is the one saying this? Little bastard Yanafui. They are talking about the Barbie movie. No, we're not talking about that piece of shit.
That movie is creepy.
You want me to share this, George?
Yep.
All right.
The Immortal Mask full color hardcover has been finished. There's a few little tweaks here and there happening. And this is the wraparound. There you go. So you can see the whole thing. This is the wraparound of the hardcover. 200 pages altogether. The black and white, the black and white, all three books together is 130 pages. The full color version of it, all collected in one hardcover, it has an extra 70 pages added to it.
And you know what the nice part about this is, people? You don't have to wait. You just order it. Why?
Unlike some people.
Why is this such a hard thing with CG? I don't understand, and
It's because you let them.
Well, I don't. After this, I'm out, man. I've just fucking had it with this shit. I'm just tired of this. I'm like 3 years, and I've sat there and watched his streams, and this is my Picasso, and Picassos take time and all this. And I did not get a Picasso. That's the problem. Why are we talking about this stupid Barbie crap? The new Barbie movie is an anti-motherhood, man-hating tangle of daddy issues, posing as a tale of female empowerment.
Just the commercial, Mr. Yanafui, was creepy enough for me.
I like the angry black man on that cover.
He's explaining things.
Well, let me show you some random pages from the full color. Give me a sec. I'm just going to bring them up right now.
The ones that I have right now is the black and whites, and it's pretty good. I've done a review of it.
Oh, you already read this book, Hargrave?
This is the same. Is this the first one, George? Is this the first one, or?
Yeah. Okay. So these are some sample selections from all three different chapters in the book. There's the 1850s Immortal Mask, 1930s Immortal Mask, and 1970s Immortal Mask. This is the 1930s. This is the 1930s guy. This is the of course the what do you call it? The credits page. But I wanted to show you the 1930s Immortal Mask there. and 1930s Immortal Mask. This is the 1930s section, and here's some samples from the 1930s section.
Damn. And when you get this stuff, people, like I said, it's just like going to the comic book store. It's even almost faster. I got my first one in 6 days, man. 6 days. The Immortal Mask is it's like Spawn and Dick Tracy put together. That's probably the best way I could explain it. I mean, it's really
yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And story wise, it's like John Wick, 3 Days of the Condor, Born Identity. Yeah. Real hard stuff.
He says, different art style. Who did the 1930s cover? I don't know if he could tell you or not. It's probably an NDA.
Are you talking about this?
I guess he says the 1930s cover. I'm guessing the one with the 1930 on it. He says the shadow. Okay, this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm the one who did this. I contributed to the book.
Yeah, George made this. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I did this. I also did this, and I did the Immortal Mask, but not the painting. The painting of the girl in the poster, roughed up poster. That's from another painter.
Oh,
that looks cool.
Yeah.
Can't see the art's bad. I was wondering about the cover, but the inside looks good.
You know, the cover is indicative of the main story, which is the 1970 story, which I'll show you. Here's the 1970 story.
That ain't that bad either, because the cover, it looks kind of shanky. It looks more underground, but the inside looks kind of professional.
What are you talking about? What kind
Show
of
the angry black guy cover
like that? Jesus whiz, man.
Show the angry black guy cover to me.
It's, the main story, the 1970 story,
Hey, Grim.
is solid. It's solid.
Yeah, it's a solid story.
It's anywhere between 7 to 10 panels on a page.
Yeah, but even Will Hung says different art style. Who did the cover?
The cover, the
Wait. Are you talking about where is it? Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the artist for the 1970s book.
He might have an NDA, so I don't know if he can say.
Story.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Here, let me go back here.
Will Hung says Rorschach vibes, but possibly that's the hat and mask combo.
The mask is Egyptian, and this is the 1850s, right here.
So what? This thing travels through time and captures people?
No. The immortal mask is the actual mask itself that's being worn by different people throughout different eras.
And are they superheroes when they wear it, or bad guys, or what's their tale?
That you will have to read the book.
You can't even give me a hint if it's good or bad.
Well, half the excitement is actually discovering the story itself.
Okay, I can tell you from what I've read on the first one that it's what the person's okay. You know that movie, The Mask?
I got you. It brings out the best or the worst in you. So it's it's like the Marine Corps.
Okay, the Mask movie with Jim Carrey. It's like that kind of.
Is it a rip off of The Mask? That's really what I'm wondering.
What's that?
Is it a rip off of The Mask? That's really what I was.
No, because he doesn't have.
No way.
He doesn't have the powers that the mask has.
Right, so wearing this mask doesn't do anything special for you. It's just a fucking representation of who you are.
No. Okay. Now you're just making stuff up based on other stories.
Well, then tell me something so that I don't have to make nothing up.
I just did. I told you. 3 Days of the Condor, Born Identity, John Wick story.
So it's a lot of action then.
Okay. Put it this. Okay, this is the best way to explain it.
Here,
imagine.
Did you see the gunfight and action here?
You know what, George? You're an artist. You're not a pimp. Let Hardgrave do the pimping.
What?
You're an artist. You're not a pimp.
Imagine Spawn if somebody put his suit on. That's probably the best way to explain it.
Oh, Halo.
It would depend on the person, what they're going to do.
It's like the Grendel then, because the Grendel was just like that. When you put on the suit, it brought out the best and the worst in you.
Yeah, no, you're really trying hard to pin this on existing properties.
Well, I want to give people something that they can see,
to have a framework of understanding. No, it's simple. Like I said, story-wise, like John Wick, 3 Days of the Condor, Born Identity,
I've read 3 Days of the Condor.
What's that?
I've read 3 Days of the Condor, and I bet you.
Then you'll know. Then you're gonna love this because it's right there. I mean, the crazy thing is, this takes place in 1974, around that era.
No shit.
That's what I said. 1930s, 1970s, and 1850s.
What's one in the 1850s? Is it pirates?
Actually, no. It's not pirates. It's in the desert. Here's a couple of pages from it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, it does give a weird vibe with the hat and mask together.
The only thing that's common in the 1850s is the mentor to the 1930s guy. The 1930s guy is a mentor to the 1970s guy.
All right, so they're passing the baton then.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't even know if those people know each other, if they're related or what. But
so it's more of a baton.
There's a zero relationship between the characters throughout history.
So it's not more of a power thing; it's more of a responsibility.
And it has nothing. Wait, hold on. And it has nothing to do about being worthy or anything like that. It has everything to do opportunity to pass on the immortal mask to the next generation.
So it isn't about this is the right person. It's just about this just happens to be the guy that happens to be here.
That's right. It's like a guy getting married to a girl. He'll marry the one that's available to him at that moment, as opposed to the girl waiting for the Mr. Right, which never comes, and then they get angry in the 30s, and
they
get really angry in the 40s.
Their hair funky colors
and they really get angry in their 50s, and they're change their hair color, and they're really really angry in the 60s and become part of Congress and destroy the country.
Well, Red says it has to do with penis size. The fuck.
See what Red just said?
Yeah.
3 Days of the Condor, the CIA station office massacre and psyop thing.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah, and also this. And this is my work.
I still think, George, I gotta say this live. I still think that looks like Sheila Aliens.
Holy shit!
Let me see if
I'm gonna have to ask Dante. Is he hot for Sheila? It's in Atlanta. I live there, man.
And this is right here. There you
go. She looks like a typical Atlanta chick.
It took a while to paint this.
You painted that?
Yeah, this whole thing, except for the golem. Here's the. You know what? Even better.
That's good work, George.
Instead of talking about it, let me show you a page, a page constructed, so that way you have an idea of what's going on and how much work.
Damn, George, you got skills. I've watched you do your art before, but I didn't know you were this good.
Yeah, I'm better than that.
You're sandbagging us, George.
Yeah, I am. I'm totally sandbagging.
Bastard.
You only discover my awesomeness when the book gets delivered and go like, damn.
Yeah, I agree. I hear you on that, man. A lot of people give George shit a lot, but he really is good with his art and stuff, man.
All right, so here,
all the time.
This is one full page in the Immortal Mask, 1930s adventure. Okay, this is also a poster on Denelli's Teespring store, which many people got.
Art?
What's that?
Who did the art?
I can't tell you. That's up to Denelli.
Oh, that's one thing. All right. Because this guy.
No. Okay, listen. It's very simple. I can't disclose who the artist is. Denali won't let me say it. He won't tell anybody for reasons that are very simple.
Gay reasons.
All these crazy people will find a way to attack the artist, attack the production, and try to ruin it.
Yeah. Okay. For a good reference point for this is Denelli and I can't remember if you were on that show, George, but there was some show that Denelli went on and they just tried to ambush him, and it was like the shittiest thing ever. And they kept trying to, who's your artist? Who's your artist? What?
See, a lot of the shit they do here is so fucking gay and senseless.
Well, you know what the weird
together, not fuck each other over.
Yeah. So I'm watching this interview and somebody's typing questions to this guy to harass Denelli. This really happened. I watched it. I was like, it was really weird.
In a very basic understanding, here's two perfect examples. Doug TenNapel had Sean Gordon Murphy, the guy who's doing wonderful work on Batman, right? White Knight.
Yeah.
To do a cover for him, and the blow up was so tremendous. Sean almost lost his position at DC Comics.
Well, it's like I was saying last night, man. There's a definite bitch vibe here.
And also, was it Drunk 3PO was donating books to a charity, and they called the charity and they basically said, "How do you feel about getting books from a Nazi?"
What the fuck? Drunk 3PO ain't no Nazi.
No kidding. But you know what?
Teacher, the little kids.
These crazy people are out there, and Denelli hired top talent. Okay, I mean,
I can see that's somebody. That's a pro. Whoever did that.
Well, exactly. And the thing is, these people are working. They have long-term gigs with big companies, and until such time they no longer working there, or they're
They're
on their
dead,
own,
man.
or on
DC and
their
Marvel are fucking dead. And if you don't know that, you're dead too. They're
yeah.
fucking dead. So these guys are going to be free to do whatever the fuck they want soon. And the only future for Western society, unfortunately.
Hey, Lorenzo's asking if I still work the courses. No, that was 20 years ago. A great place. Okay, so let me show you the process that goes into practically every page in the book. Okay, so
Sorry, this is a hard sell, George.
This is the final product. Let me walk you through the whole thing. Okay, this is a 3D render, right? That's the work I brought in. This is the background setup. Now, here is all the different pieces that start to make this up. Okay, now I'll stop right here. This without. Great, there you go. All right, so this is what Denali got from the painter. All right,
yeah.
Keep this in mind. This is what Denali got from the painter, and then he said to me, "I need more on this page." I said, "What? Make a list." Right. So he gave me a list. He says, "I need more on the ground, more smoke, all that stuff." So I added all this. You see the difference?
No. Oh, now I do.
This is what he got from the painter. This is what he asked me to add to.
I got you.
Right? He's meticulously going in every page, every panel, and making sure it's to his perfection. It's his story. It's every little bit of art detail that's in the book is his direction.
Vision.
Yeah, and
he's not sacrificing it or lacking at all. He's not sacrificing his vision. If anything, he's making sure it is right.
No, it's 100% his. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's like this is how hardcore this is.
That train looks cool.
You really like that page where the fire explosion, right? The guy bursting through.
Well hung says, "I'm impressed, George. No joke. I won't if you won't." I don't know what that means, but he's impressed.
I don't understand either. Okay, sure. Let's go with that.
I think he's calling it peace.
All right. Oh, by the way, did you know the peace symbol is actually the symbol of death?
That's cool. I like that.
Oh, give me a sec. I'm trying to find that one page. Oh shoot! I got a 9:00 show. Damn it! Hold on. Damn it! I got to show you this.
I've seen that. Fucking the captains. You worked on that?
What? Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
All right, George. Thanks for coming. I guess.
No. Hold on a sec. I'm bringing it up.
Oh, that looks cool as fuck. I got a painting that I did that's kind of like that.
All right, so this just like before. Let me pull all this out.
Oh, that's what he got?
All right, so this is the background, all that stuff, all the different layers, all the
Welcome
elements.
Denali to the show. Hey, Denali.
All the elements.
It's 9:00.
I know. I'm coming. I'm right in the middle of a pitch, man. Just give me a minute. Cut me some
leave him alone. He's doing your work for you.
All right. So there's the fire explosion, right? the level of detail that
It's fucking intense.
this was the original painting from the painter. Right now, you see that?
Yeah.
That's the original painting, and everything after this is
Fuck
is
hippies.
what Denali directed me to add the enhancements on.
It works, man.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
it works.
impressed, Denali. That looks cool as fuck.
Yep.
There you go.
Now I can't troll you anymore, you prick.
And by the way, this is all vector art. It's not Photoshop. It's vector.
I can tell it isn't Photoshop. It looked like shit if it was.
Yeah, this what it looks like.
Yeah. I love how you do that, how you show the fucking math behind it.
Just vector art. So this is the level of work. Every page, every panel that Denali has been striving for the last 3-4 years goes into this book. When the hardcover 200-page book becomes available, you'll be buying it right away. You're not going to be waiting on it.
My favorite YouTube panel member, a guy who pisses off George instead of me.
You're welcome.
I thought it was me, but
so this is the Immortal Mask, guys. This
it looks good. I'm surprised, truthfully.
About my own work. Yes.
And you know what's crazy? This is Denali's direction on this particular panel. He goes, I want Alex Ross level, fired. And I go like, damn it,
you didn't fucking shortchange him.
Nope.
No.
That's awesome.
And like I said, you don't got to wait 3 years and all this bullshit. They do this in a timely manner. That's like what I'm used to. I mean, when they get this done and everything, you'll get it, man. And I'll vouch for that, man. Like 6 days, I got this book.
Critical Blast delivers the books. And just so everybody knows, and we really don't advertise this a lot, but when the full color hardcover 200-page book comes out, the black and whites, what's left remaining on them, will be sold at $100 a book. So if you want all three of the original black and whites, it'll be $300.
Wow.
I've got the black and whites. They're pretty good.
So they're like fucking line art then.
Yeah, it's all line art, but it's the original line art. Before I had to go in and actually put.
Yeah, but this looks like the shit though. After you've done it, I like what you've done.
Well, you know what?
I want that hardback.
Some people are hardcore and they want the director's cut of the movie, and other people want the theatrical version of the movie.
I got you. I usually get the line art books because I'm an artist, but I like what you did though, man. Your shit's cool, George.
Well, like I said, I'm just embellishing the artwork from the artist that Denali hired.
Yeah, that's a talent in itself. Some people can't do that without fucking it up. You got to know that.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll take that.
Better, you prick.
Yes.
Here's the actual book.
You know what? You know what? They're right there. See all that line art right there?
Yeah, it's like a storyboarding almost.
Yeah. It's just.
And then that's the movie when you get the color version.
Yeah.
It's like I got death. All three versions coming.
And you know what? And you know what? It was amazing. Denali said this to the artist. He said, "I don't want you to draw shadows. I just want line art. I don't want anything to represent where the light source is coming from."
Oh, and then he decided all that later on. So he's like a director.
Yeah. When Denali passed this on to the colorist for the book, he said, "You have full control of where the light's coming from."
Yeah. Make sure it's matching the time.
I got you. So that gives them more freedom, and I got it. That's awesome, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Every time that pages came in, they, we were totally amazed, surprised. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a team effort between you two. I thought it was just Denali's book.
No, it is his book. I'm just a pencil.
You're right in there. Come on.
He's the guy who's directing me, man.
Yeah, I know, but you're still doing it. You're the actor guy.
No. There's the guy right there, right below me, right there. That's the guy. Nothing on the page is without his direction. There's no creativity from me or anybody else.
They're just translating. Translating.
This is what I want.
Saying. Yeah.
Well, Hug says, I hate myself for liking something from George. I feel dirty.
Well,
you're not liking something from George. You're liking something from me.
From Denali.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I got to quit trolling you now. You suck.
Are you trolling George or are you trolling me?
You. I'm going to always fuck with George. He can take it.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Come again.
That's it. Yeah. Thank you. Come again.
Yes. Good. Keep on. Bring the attention to it. Yeah.
I'll buy it just to burn it. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes. I'll be like, yes, your money. I'm caressing your money while you're burning my book. Oh, yeah.
You're gonna pull a Mike Miller on us? Is that what you're doing?
Then I'll be stealing fruit from my neighbors.
No. If I was doing that, I would be like NFTs. Yes, NFTs and Bitcoin.
Oh God. How many times a day are you hit on by women that are trying to sell you Bitcoin?
Actually, none, because I don't have a online presence, apparently.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Good work. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I'm glad this turned into something that matters.
Yeah. So basically, the whole impetus is like the pros were saying, if you don't like it, why don't you make your own? The fans on both sides says, if you don't like it, why do you make your own? And I finally said, you know what? If I want to get my own book and be happy, let's just make my own book. And that's what I did. I stopped buying other people's stuff. My disposable income of comic book money, and I poured it into this.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, 6 days versus 3 years.
Yeah.
What was the total time on this? It wasn't 6 days for you to do all this work.
No, for me to get the book is what I'm saying.
I know. That means he's one of these people, like I've been saying, do all their work and then put it out on the street. You don't say, I got this idea, and then 3 years later it comes out. Because what if you die or a bus falls on you or...
Well, people did die waiting.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That shit's bullshit.
That's fucked, man.
That's one of the things I saw throughout since 2017, 2018, when it was really ramping up. And one of the pitfalls was, I have a great idea, but I'm going to deliver at this time, but it's 3 years, 4 years later, and you still haven't gotten the first book. I'm like, no. Let me just do the book ahead of time, have everything ready ahead of time, and then when it's time for me to sell it, then I can say, it's done. Here you go. You're giving me the money, and you're going to get the book.
I feel that's a loophole that some lazy people are taking advantage of, and it's the customers that have to hold their feet to the fire and start demanding this shit should be done before it's even being sold.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, God forbid you question something, and then all of a sudden you're anti-CG.
I'm confused. I thought this was a fucking consumer-driven fucking movement. Isn't that what this is? CG is a consumer-driven movement, I was told. CG is a consumer. And then as soon as you get here, the consumers can hang out and give their 3 cents, but fuck, it don't matter what they say because they're going to do what they want.
Like I said, Rekt Planet was my last purchase, man. I'm out. I'm sold on Immortal Mask and Spawn. That's the only 2 things I'm reading. That's it.
You suck. I'm definitely going to have to get this.
If Starlight Cats 2 comes out, I might get that maybe, but...
He's doing that new book. I just got an email about it from him.
What, another boxing ripoff Real Steel thing or whatever?
No, I don't even know what the fuck it is. Advent or something, I think it's called. But he's doing the cats.
And our stream isn't canceled. It's just technical delay. As in, George is technically late.
Mm.
Yeah, George, you better go start your show, man.
Lorenzo's happy about it. He wants you to stay here with us, George.
Thanks
All
for
right,
saving from another one of George's horrible movies.
Hey, the old people in my house and the little kids that come here love George's show. So fuck all you guys. There's a people that like his show.
Uh-oh, Rebels is upset. Enough with the gay shit here. Show us some fucking hentai. Okay, George, show us some hentai here. What do you got for us?
Geez, I don't know. Jeez.
What do you show to other Izzy to calm him down?
We tried to watch Amaranth earlier, but she doesn't. I don't know why etharts aren't aware of Wi-Fi boosters. She was giving therapy advice, and it was one of the funniest things ever. Then it just froze up.
If they're not tall enough to reach the routers.
Yeah, that's probably why. Sheila sold me an NFT of me looking at Sheila looking at my Bitcoin account while I watched whatever on the camera on my phone screen filming my laptop screen. Inception.
That's double.
You didn't want to buy a monkey NFT? Those are hot, I hear.
All right, here's the last panel before we jump.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's even cooler than the last one. You suck.
This is the 1850s immortal mask.
Sam.
Yeah.
See, I can say that artist got his shit together, but then you're going to show me how you did everything on top of it. So I'm not even going to say
No, actually, no, this is all me, actually.
You got your shit together, George.
Yes, this is what I've been trying to tell people, but
Yeah, but he does that book, and that book is not this. You can do some badass shit, George. You know that?
he is doing badass shit. Here it is.
I'm not fuck. You know what I mean?
I know, I'm just messing around.
See, look. There's all the.
I know. I love how you do this, George, but this doesn't mean fuck to anybody but people like me and you. This is a shit, though, man. You got skills, George. I didn't realize that.
So what are you seeing here is well, it's just huge. I don't know how to explain it. This
is cool as fuck.
This took me a while.
This guy's gonna get fucked up by these dudes.
Between the time that I'm actually drawing and fulfilling my Joking book 2, I need to take a break, get my head cleared.
Yeah,
so I would be working on this.
I got you.
Fuck
Joe King. You should be doing a book like this in this style.
Let me there. Here's all the wisps right there. Hold, add.
You have to check it out, Lo.
Yeah.
And let me just. There you go.
Yeah.
And one last piece. Boom.
So you just told me this guy ain't got no special skills, no nothing. He's going up against these motherfuckers. He's hit.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much. I think.
Well, Holmes says, are they giants,
this is
golems, etc.
This is the panel right after that panel.
Oh, he's booking.
Yeah, that's a
run
against undead fire mummies.
It's pretty fucking good, man. That's all I can say.
I'm shocked, truthfully. I never would have thought this was going to be that good.
Yeah, I've been selling the hell out of this thing.
These are double page spreads in the book.
That's fucking the shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing is
you can only hear the irritation in George's voice when I told him, it's like, no, I want Shiminar's, the ring weapons on the undead mummies.
Yeah, and I had to go find out what the hell he's talking about.
And I had to show him what
really?
kind of weapons. Yeah, I had to tell him what weapons
they look. I thought they had the two blades near the hand too.
No. See, look again. You see it right here, all painted in Illustrator, and I did the underpainting and then slowly start to build upwards and add elements, more elements, more elements, more elements.
Will Hung says, is he a gunslinger?
He's got a sword.
It depends. It depends what era.
Yeah.
Are those Indian weapons?
Yeah,
No,
Egyptian.
It's actually Egyptians.
Yeah. But
Okay,
right where his hand is, I thought there was like two knives coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the top of it.
Oh, by the way, this is all vector art, right?
Yeah.
Give me a sec. There you go. See, these
All
are
right, I got it.
These are the brush strokes.
That's fucking good, man. I'm impressed.
That and by the way, every page, every panel that has the actual mask, it's a 3D render. It's a 3D render that's composed into the shot.
Huh.
Pretty fucking
wild.
good, man. I got no complaints. This other book, though, I can go for hours. Can't even close the damn thing.
Also, just drop your link.
Denali's.com.
Yep. Denali's.com.
I have it. The Streambot advertises it, and it'll eventually advertise it in here.
Oh yeah, it's on a troll show all the time.
Yeah.
And I thought, King George, it's funny, but okay, whatever. And then now I look at this, I'm like, you fucking idiot, grab it.
And you know what? One more. This
gives me a video game vibe right there, man.
This might be boring, but you know what? There's three motifs.
Nice water.
Yeah, there's three motifs in the hardcover: water, fire, and air. And no, water, fire, and shadow. Sorry, that three things. This is the 1850s. This is the.
Nice painting.
Give me a sec. All right, so
that's what Disney should have been.
This is the underpainting. These are all the elements that slowly build up into it. You know, of course, it's all vector art, by the way.
Of course,
this is like a fucking master class we're having.
And then, and you see the ripples in the water.
I watched George paint before. I never knew he had these kind of skills. I knew he was smart and funny, but I didn't know he had skills like this.
Had to add ripples in the water to have the water effect go in and enhance the different areas. Then starting to put in the rain, and then the splashing, and then just add the foreground stuff. Again, all vector.
It's tight as fuck.
Now the interesting thing is I used Photoshop for the underpaintings to get all those textures in, and then I rasterized it in Illustrator or vectorized it in Illustrator, and then finished it off.
You ever see the captain's Photoshop work?
No.
Looks like a retard did it compared to yours.
Jeez.
So has he psychic abilities? The Immortal Mask has many abilities that I'll slowly reveal during the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, guys, come on. I mean, he can't fucking give it to you for free. I mean, you got to read the thing. It's good. That's all I can
He's
tell
got
you.
me hooked already with the art. Fuck the story. I like good art or a good story. I don't have.
So this is one of the location shots in the book.
Yeah, it's just.
And you know, just for shits and giggles before we go.
Motherfucker.
Well, before we go, I want to.
How much he was pissed?
Show off.
How much he was pissed about my direction on this? It says, doesn't look good, George. Do it
Hey,
again.
hey, Denali, right here, man, right here.
It turned out,
good.
George. Is that a fucking skull right there?
What's that?
Is that a skull?
No skull.
It looks
Just,
like one right at the edge of the
he's-
water.
He's just affecting the water.
Okay, before they go though, I want to talk about earlier because when you guys were saying you want to know his artist and all that crap, and like I told you, he has an NDA and he can't. And he tried to. I tried to explain it to you, but Janelle, do you want to explain what happened on that show you went on where they ambushed you and all that?
No,
bullshit?
fuck all that. If people are fucking with you and you want to keep
Yeah,
your artist
that's
private,
drama.
go
Forget
on.
about it.
Yeah,
Forget
yeah,
about
All
it.
right.
It's
I
just
just
drama.
wanted to address it because they kept bringing it up.
No, I just was curious. I didn't realize how fucked up it is out there.
Yeah.
Whoever does
Yeah.
it good, you got skills. And George has definitely got skills. I'm fucking shocked.
Yeah, I just want to protect my artists and my team and let them
All right, I
focus,
feel you.
and let them focus on this. And if they feel like they're interested in, coming out, so to speak, then I'll address it at that time. But at this time, it's no.
Yeah,
Look at Sean Murphy.
Well, hold on a sec. Denali's hitting all the targets for the left
Wait till
wing.
this blows up, man. Fuck.
He's a hardcore Christian. He's a patriot. He's a constitutionalist. He's from
Yes.
Venezuela, right?
That's why me and him get along so well, because he's not into all this woke bullshit or thing. He's trying to sell you something that's good here. And like I said before when we were saying this, like if he were to go reveal it, it would just be a bunch of bullshit. There's no need for that. There's just no need for that. And you want to read the book and everything, then that turns into the CG thing about I'm going to use this to sell my book. He's selling the book on merit.
Yeah, fuck that. This is awesome, man.
Yeah, I want you to focus on the book, and the only dramas that I want you to worry about is the drama in the pages of the book.
Yes.
Wait, so this is the hard border here on this top of the splash, so you're not going to see this stuff going off, or is this stuff outside the border of the page and the page?
That's the whole panel.
All right, because that looks cool where it's coming off panel.
That's the whole panel. I think let me see if I can pull up the actual page that panel is on.
I read a lot of 40K, so psychers are basically Space Wizard. Hey, Space Wolves, Ultramarines.
Who doesn't like 40K?
Damn it, well hung, exposed.
When I am revealed to be the artist, I will
Here's the page.
No, I had to take a breath because all
that looks cool as fuck too, man.
Yeah,
that's the page right there. So let's just come in here.
That's almost like a European or a French fucking comic.
You know what the irony about this is that the French and European is the original American style.
Yeah, I know that.
They took it from us.
So I know that's how it happens. It's called the feedback loop.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is just bringing back what we already did.
Yeah.
I wanted golden age comics.
That's why Japanese are getting off right now with their stuff because they're going back to the basics.
All right, Rebels, hold on a minute here. Let me find it for you.
It's fucking cool.
There's
man.
a mortal mask with a busty woman here. I gotta find it here. All right, here we go. Here, I'll show them this. This is the third cover, I believe.
Oh, you want to see the third cover? I'll bring it up.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I was going to show him that busty blonde.
Yeah, you don't want to let Yanafui get a picture of your face.
There you go.
This is actually the second one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is the second cover. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The third cover is the one with the car.
There you go. Not bad.
Oh, and just so you understand, like again, the level of work. Remember that poster that showed you on the credits page? that had that little poster behind the immortal mask.
Yeah.
Well, this. Give me a second. Let me pull this. Here we go. This is the work before it gets, I don't know, butchered or dropped into the overall shot.
Oh, there you go. There's some cleavage. Oh, Rubbly, there's your cleavage.
There you go. I delivered. I hope that makes up for the Amaranth free stream. Hope you like that, buddy. Oh, that was annoying. I had a good show going later because there was Amaranth and these people. She was doing therapy with them where they could come on for advice, and then it crashed.
So Hargrave, I guess you can say you got kicked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's something that probably won't see print, but this is what I did 3 years ago to kick off the thing. It's loading right now because it's really huge.
Okay. Thank you, Hargrave and panel. Okay.
Wait for it. There we go.
Whoa.
This is the.
There's the math.
This is the very first cover. There's the first iteration of the mask before it got finalized, and it looked like what you know it to be now. This we're showing off here just so you understand, the level of work that it has gone in. The design of the mask itself had gone through so many iterations, so many references to Egyptian designs, hieroglyphics, all that stuff, art, you name it.
That looks cool.
And the level of details that I was looking for as well.
Yeah, we can't use this because this is not the final product.
Yeah,
you can't just switch out the mask.
No, it's just it's
too layered.
Yeah, it's maybe, I don't know, boring.
Yeah, I got you. It's easier just to do
a
new one.
I mean, it's a nice picture and everything, but yeah, it's just kind of like it reminds me of those boring Spawn pics where he's just in an alley by a dumpster and there's nothing going on.
Yeah, that shit sells.
Yeah, I know, but it's still just kind of boring.
Yeah, so there's what the mask looks like.
I had a fucking car like that on the bottom, the Chevelle.
Oh, my! Get this, eh? Okay, so the story behind this poster is I had to find 3D models of the cars. I had to find references.
Hold on a minute. Do you want to reschedule your show? Like, you want to put it to 7 or something? Just let you know. It's an idea.
All right. So I had to find 3D models of the cars. I had to find a movie poster that had the same feel to it. I forgot the name of the movie poster. If you remember, great. Then it went to 2 or 3 artists to get the cars painted, the mask painted, the girl painted, all that stuff. We end up removing the girl, the immortal mask, and everything above the skyline. We removed everything. We kept the police cars, but then we added different color values because between the time the artists were given this work and the time that the pages came in, the car went from being red to blue.
I like red cars.
So had a lot of work to do on the cars. Again, of course. Actually, this is just a JPEG image.
It's the driver. That's the movie poster.
Yeah. Oh, the driver. That's it. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
the video
then-
game, The Driver?
No, the movie, the
Oh. I used to love that video game, Driver.
yeah. Well, they based it on the movie Driver.
Give me a sec. Let me find it.
1978, The Driver.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and then this is everybody who always picks up on the car with his Chevrolet Chevy Chevelle, and then the other ones they never pick up is the police car, which is Fury 3. Yeah.
There you go.
I remember that flick.
That's where the inspiration for the poster came from. And then
Change it into Chevelle.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
Well, that was an
everybody.
eye-opening experience.
Yeah.
Just go to Denelli's.com. Get yourself $50 flat price. $50, all 3 books, anywhere in the United States. That includes shipping. There's no sticker shock. That includes shipping.
Or $300 later on. It's your choice.
Yeah.
If you want to get the black and white books, when the hardcover full color comes out, they're going to be $100 each.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be reprinted. It's not a situation where Denelli's going to do a reprint.
Yeah, I definitely want the color version after seeing your painting and stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting the color version. Look at all that shit. I'm starting to get one of those damn posters. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, well,
to
you
do
buy
it.
the 3 for $100, then you get the color one, and then you can sell those 3
Let me,
and then make your color.
pull this up here.
Excuse me.
And then $70 for international,
Yes.
and that's anywhere in the world.
That ain't too bad, man.
This is the his website here. It's got pictures you can see of the actual pages here and stuff, just so you get an idea.
Yeah. Those are the first 10 pages of the story.
Oh, yeah, online, I think I've gone there before, and I didn't grasp the whole concept of what was going on.
Why am I stuck on this? I can't get out.
What happened?
We lost Hargrave.
Yeah. Well, you're already taken over, so what's next, George, on the George show?
Well, just head over to George Peter Gatz's YouTube channel, where we're going to roast a movie that we should have been roasting since 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Good show, though, man.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
What?
No, it's like I think this is the first time we were ever late for a movie.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
was for a good cause. You showed all of our
That's good.
viewers what's going on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the fucking. I was trying to show the site here. Let me go back. Direct store.
Listen,
Where's,
Denali.com.
Yeah, Denell's. Where's the posters and all that? That other. That,
It's down below.
It's the button all the way to the bottom. All the way.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right there. The stamp.
The stamp.
okay.
It'll pop up a new page. Just copy and paste the URL back into the main your web page.
Is it showing it to you?
No,
Oh no.
Because-
Okay.
just copy and paste the URL back into it.
Yeah, let me share that. All right, here we go. This is the store. Got the posters and shirts and everything. I'm going to give you one of those damn posters. I keep forgetting. What is this thing? It's like Doc Ock. Oh, it's the guy with the chains.
Yeah,
Oh, it's upside down.
That's actually page 2 of the Immortal Mask.
Okay.
That's the whole page 2. That's a poster.
Oh, you must have added more on here. I didn't know all this stuff. Mortal mask, those stickers. Oh, it's pretty fucking good, man.
It kind of shows everything.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about your identity on my website because it doesn't capture anything.
Yeah, it's all through PayPal. PayPal does the processing, and PayPal, make sure that it's a secure transaction.
And then Teespring is Teespring.
Yeah.
Hey George, can you make a Austrian comic called Bluey Steals a Baby?
Oh shit!
There must be something behind that. I don't know what it is.
Son of a
You know, a
bitch.
dingo stole my baby.
Oh,
Oh man!
Don't make Dingo mad. You don't want to get Risey upset.
Don't want to get the other Risey upset.
See, $3, 48 pages each, black and white, over 130 pages of story density. Please note this is not a pre-order or crowd-funded campaign. You can get the book. Like, you don't got to wait or anything. That's my selling point to me, man. I ain't waiting 3 years for anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm tired of that shit. Struggle's laughing his ass off. Little shit. All right, well, I think I'm probably going to wrap up. I might talk with Hiawatha a little bit more about Rekt Planet, but we've gone for an hour and a half already. Do you guys have anything else you want to say before you go do your show? Or?
yeah, get the Immortal Mask now.
Yeah, it's available.
All right, we're gonna get back to talking about Rekt Planet, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
It was great.
Coming on there. Yeah. And pretty soon he launches the second one. We'll be talking about that a bunch. We do a bunch of shows about the second one when it comes out, or the color one too, I guess, first, right? We do the color first and then the second one.
Yep.
All right. So, Hiawatha, we pretty much went over the art and the story and everything else. The time frame.
Yeah.
My
Your whole thing is you don't want to wait. And my thing is I'm waiting to see the whole picture. You know what I mean? It's like he's giving us these little scenes, and I'm waiting for the whole picture.
Yeah, I guess. But
the guy's such a pussy. What are you doing? Hey, you go into Star Wars for the first time and not knowing anything about it except there's a space station blowing up a whole planet. You know, you go.
At least we saw that. I mean, geez. God, imagine watching Star Wars and it's just Luke hanging out bitching about he's got to do chores, and then that's the end of the movie, and then Vader shows up and says hi. Like, what?
A bunch of toilet paper gets dropped off.
Yeah, it's like.
So basically, all the deleted scene where he goes to Mos Eisley and meets Briggs and his other friends that calls him Wormy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and those two. What's that guy that gets his arm cut off? They try to sex traffic Luke. What is those guys? The guy with his arm cut off. He's like, I've got the death warrant here or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything else to say about that. I already did my other review. I just wanted to get Hiawatha's review. So
yeah,
we got
some insights in it though that we didn't even know, and I'm still wondering what the hell that tower is that they were feeding.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to know, but I'm not gonna wait 3 years to find out. Sadly, I mean, I know I sound like a broken record, but I want things in a timely manner. You know, it's just Jesus. Oh, and then the other thing on there too was the whole thing about we can't see red. We can hide for them.
Vespas say they can see red. Stupid humans.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, George. Thanks a lot.
Coming, guys.
All right, see you guys.
Peace out, guys.
They're going to go do their show, so we're gonna close down here if you want to go watch their show where they make fun of crappy movies.
Did you see that though, where the Vespas tell them that they can see red?
Yeah, because the girl thought she was going to get away or whatever, and then he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you think we did?" I'm like, "What was the point of that? Why would you
The
tell
whole
us
point
that?"
of that was that they want to keep a human population alive. They don't want to destroy all of them because that's their food. They want to keep this like a farm, like they're their pigs. That's why that pig thing went down. I just realized that because it's a metaphor of them being the pigs for the Vespus. You get it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
It's a little. It should be more out in the open than hidden because it took me a couple of minutes just to think about it. You know?
My ideal story, based on what I saw, would have been that Heather and well, no, what should have happened is Cyberfrog came to the farm during an invasion, and the whole people, all of them are fighting off the things. And then he comes in there and joins the fight, and then it's like everybody in the town is fighting these damn things off. And then from there, it's like they leave the town to go try to finish them off, but then there's too many of them, and they get swarmed, and then half the town gets killed, and they got to retreat. That would have been 1,000 times better. That would
Yeah.
have been an ideal story because you have everybody in the town doing something. Nobody in the town is doing anything. They're just hanging out and acting like it's not an apocalypse or whatever. They're just playing soccer, woohoo, we're having a good old time here, and any moment a fucking gigantic fucking mosquito can come in and bite your fucking head off. But we're gonna
It
go play
confused me
soccer.
too.
It's
They were
like,
pretty laid back for the situation they were in.
what is this? My ideal Cyberfrog comic is Heather and Frog do it in front of the bugs. Well, there's an actual picture of that, but you'd have to buy it from Vic King or Hiawatha here, work something out. But there's, there's supposedly is a picture somewhere.
Oh man, more.
And then the guy showing up at the end, like, if they had kept the story how it is, and then he showed up at the end and then avenged him somewhat, like, the other thing. I mean, yeah, they're going away, I guess, after they killed him. But did they not see that massive thing coming there? That was another thing too. I'm thinking, like, how did they not see that thing coming? The salamandroid thing.
I don't
You know
know.
what I'm
He's pretty
saying?
big.
Yeah. How could you?
And
It's
he
like
can
fucking.
heal.
It's
He
like
can heal.
fucking. Oh, that's probably what's going to happen. He's probably going to heal in my bed.
Yeah, because he's got his mom's brain with him or whatever it is that can upload him and heal him. So that's what's going to happen there. You already know that.
Oh,
But
yeah,
in
I
that
saw the picture.
cut scenes though, there's cousins there. There's another aunt and another dude and everything. So they're going to eventually have to come out with them
Yeah.
unless he totally wrote them out.
I don't know, but all I have to say is I lost interest. I mean,
Well, he said in the
I'm
beginning
glad.
this was going to be a horror story and nobody was going to survive. So I'm just waiting for him to kill everybody off one by one. That's the way I've been looking at it.
What I got was a boring comic with a bunch of loose ends and an ending that was like, really. I mean,
I see. And what his problem is that he's not doing standalone comics. He's doing comics that are part of a whole fucking catastrophe. You know what I mean?
uh, I guess I just.
You can't look at it as a standalone comic. It's part of a whole.
To be fair, people, I do have a bias towards EBS because of a prior incident, but I did try to be fair about it. I mean, like I said, I do like the splash pages and the cover. I still like the cover, honestly. The cover.
Oh, I give it a
do
solid
like.
8 overall. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Well, the art and everything, I would probably say 7 or 8, and the story. That story, man, I'd say 3 or 4 at best. I just did not. That was so boring. I just did not care for that fucking story.
I expected more out of the people because he let it up. He was going to tell us about these people that were hidden in the barrens, and then it turned out to be the Walking Dead people, and I was just like, oh fucking that witch. If that wasn't straight out of MAGA, I don't know what was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that witch too. I was like, what is this whole thing? Is this lady with the
In a
mosquitoes?
real life apocalypse, somebody like that would have been fucking bashed their head in with a brick. You know it, and I know it.
Oh yeah, all the townspeople can see her manipulating the guy, but they don't do fuck all. They're just like,
No, they
oh,
would have
okay,
killed her ass a long time ago, and him.
Yeah.
Nobody put up with that shit, especially him killing the pig. But it's like I said, it's supposed to be a metaphor.
And then the other thing is, like, why didn't those people get mad that he tried to kill Cyberfrog? It was stupid. It's like they all
It's
were
like a cult almost. They just, whatever this fuckhead does, they're going to accept it.
yeah, it's just like, this is the only thing that can really protect you.
And that's, I think he's got them bullshit into believing that without him, they couldn't survive. I think that's what's going on.
Well, it's like I said, if that farm had a mass invasion, most of those people would die. Like, the only guys that really had guns were that governor guy and maybe a couple of other people, but I just don't see them being able to fight off.
Rebel says he hopes Pie Man doesn't choke over before his next comic is published. Also, Hargrave, send EBS more pie.
I'm not sending him anything. I'm out of this, man. You know, I just, when I think of CG, I could just go on for hours, but I just.
Well, this is going to be a movie sometime. You got to see that too.
See what?
This is going to be a movie. There's going to be a Cyberfrog fucking movie eventually.
Well, I hope the movie has fucking action in it, because if they make the movie like this, that's going to die.
No, this is like one part of a 5 or 6 book story, isn't it?
I don't know. We're on part 2, and then he's got part 3 coming out. I don't know.
Well, it's got to be at least 4 or 5, I'd imagine. And then he's talking about coming out with a hardback of them all together. Maybe you should just wait for the hardback.
I really don't want to give him any more money, honestly. I mean, I've got personal issues with him. Like, I don't want to get into all that other stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Want to go,
that's just between you guys. It's like I said before, though, man. We can be mad at him, but it's going to be like yelling in the wind. He's already got over $300,000 on that 3rd comic. You know that, right?
Yeah, and then
he's $500 million now.
You know, the other issue I want to make is, like, I saw this with Lorenzo, and he said this to me before about the Discord thing. I want to talk about this. Is all this stuff about we're trying to take his business down all the time. I'm not trying to take a business down. I would like a better product, and I would like a book that closed, and a lot of things, but. You know, like, for instance, there's a certain car company I had problems with for years, and I finally got tired of that. I'm not trying to, like, take that car company down, but
you just want satisfaction as a customer, and you feel that you're a loyal customer. You've been here since the beginning, so you want him to take a personal interest in your satisfaction, right?
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to be part of it and buy it, but it's like, look, the cover is nice and stuff, but I mean, we got to have something going on here, man.
All right, check this out. I got his books from the 90s, and they're worth fucking huge money. So that's what I'm looking at these at.
Well, I like those better, honestly. I like that Warts and All way better, man. That Warts.
Oh, those books from back then are classics. He can't go that far out, and he's got to try to. He's trying to get this made into a movie.
I don't know. That could be that could go either way. Well, you know what's going to be it's what's either going to be the end of that movie, or what makes it successful is how Cyberfrog looks. Because if you make Cyberfrog too cartoony,
you're fucked.
Then that's going to turn a lot of people off. And then
you can't make them too realistic either.
Yeah. If you make it like way too much CGI, then you have to. Okay,
there's a balance. That's just like with robots. You know about that with robots, right? They can't make them look too human-like because people get freaked out.
Well, okay, look at Deep Space Nine, how the aliens look on there. When you see an alien on Deep Space Nine, they look like aliens, but you can still tell they're humans. Like, that's like the perfect balance, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you made it like that, then
it's got to be subtle.
Yeah. And then the other thing is who they cast as Heather. Because
it's got to be banging.
Well, my vote would be Gina Carano, but I highly doubt they would do that. But that would be my vote to put her as Heather. But the only other girl that would make a good Heather is that chick from that 13 Reasons Why show. I forget what that chick's name is.
Yeah.
Let me look her up on here.
Yeah, and that governor guy, he paid to be put into the book.
Oh, that's an actual person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rebel says Heather should have an H cup or larger.
Man. Let me find this gal here. I don't want that one. Oh, her name's Catherine Langford here. Oh, she doesn't look good on that picture. I need to find her. All right, here, I'll show this picture of her. This is probably... Okay, this gal here on the left. Like that gal
cool.
would make a perfect Heather.
Yeah, she would actually.
Let's see if she's... No, well, that's a wig or whatever, but yeah, this gal here. She's not what a crappy mood is. Okay, there you go. There's Heather.
Heather.
Yeah, that would be the perfect Heather right there, in my opinion, anyways, if they did it. But isn't there a young Heather and a old Heather? Isn't it there? Because
yeah, there's a younger Heather because when he meets her, she's in high school, and then there's the mom Heather.
My focus is over Ripperverse. Let's see, aka make the fat fuck EVS to work faster with shock prods. Heather should have at least an H cup. Nice. But that would be
a young Heather, you'd say?
Yeah, young Heather, and then you would have to cast
an older one. Like a MILF.
I never thought about Haley Atwell. Oh no, I don't want that. Haley Atwell would do pretty good as an older Heather. You know who that is?
No, I don't know who any of these retards are.
She was on. She's Captain America's girlfriend on the movie.
Oh,
like this guy.
Yeah, she'd make a nice older Heather.
Yeah, she's on the Mission Impossible movie, the new one.
Dirty her up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been around too. Yeah, check that out. That's fucking nice. That'd be a nice Heather.
Yeah. Oh, she's got a gun. That's that Shield show.
Well, that's the only person you really got to worry about casting, you know, that is Heather, because the rest is going to be CGI, and then other fucking actors just supporting her.
And then I guess the daughter, you'd have to cast the daughter.
Yeah, but she's going to die in the movie probably pretty quick if she's going to die in a comic, you know.
Is the daughter? I can't remember. I don't think she was in the other ones. Was she in Blood Honey?
No, she wasn't. At the very end, she shows up in the first comic.
Okay.
It's like this follows the same strategy of the first comic. I'm almost positive there's going to be a redone, and then there's going to be an edited, and then there's going to be like the grand, you know what I mean? Just like he did with the first one. He came out with 3 different versions of it.
Yeah. All right, everybody, that's it. I need to get some dinner.
You know what this is? It's almost like watching somebody polish a stone. You know that? Seriously. Right?
Pretty much.
Gotta let them finish.
All right, I want to thank Hiawatha for joining us.
Hail chat.
Denali for joining us. Rebels, Grim Adam, Lorenzo, Well Hung and Dung, Mr. Yanafui. Who was that? Oh, Suzanne. Suzanne, thanks for coming. Apex Comics, El Hombre, Cornbread Man. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Wow.